United Airlines has more international flights than any other carrier worldwide, and it ranks second globally for long-haul activity. Of course, due to its sheer size, international services are only a small part of its overall operation. Only 6% of its flights are actually beyond the US's shores. From November 2024 to October 2025, the US Department of Transportation indicates that the Star Alliance member had 320 international routes. Over 38 million passengers were carried with an average seat load factor of 81.2%. As with any airline, several routes did particularly poorly, although explanations exist for some of them. Let's take a look for today's video. The list you see here is based on the continental US and routes with at least 2,000 round-trip passengers in the 12 months leading up to and including October 2025. This helps to remove any one-offs or other anomalies that distort the figures. Regular services are the focus here. As you can see, most of the entries began in 2024 or 2025. That's no surprise. Routes often take time to develop, even with any financial subsidies or other risk-sharing agreements. Moreover, some are bound to fail, even relatively quickly, as you can see from the table. No amount of planning means everything will work. Half of the 10 links on this list have ended. They include Newark to Tenerife South, which has been discussed ad nauseum in the past couple of years. United inaugurated this airport pair in June 2022 with the Boeing 757-200 operating all flights. The final service back to the US took place in early May 2025. United has also ceased flying to Senegal. Covering 3,481 nautical miles or 6,447 kilometers each way, the carrier had only served the market since May 2025. Flights operated 3 times a week on the 767-300ER. Despite this cut, it remains the second largest US operator to Africa. The route cessation, which came after less than a year, was predictable. Part of the reason was that traffic between Dakar and Dulles is very low, as the Dakar North America market revolves around New York JFK and Montreal. The problem is Delta already operates JFK Dakar, while Montreal will be served by Air Transat in June. According to the DOT, United carried 16,370 passengers between May and October 2025, the most recent period available to us. All months did poorly for loads, with the best month being July with 70.1%. The worst was October, when just 38.9% of seats were filled. It was expected that loads would be dire outside the peak summer. Of course, we need to discuss the worst result, Houston Intercontinental to Georgetown, Guyana, with just 48.8% of seats filled. United began the 2,521 nautical mile route in April 2024. Served year-round, the link actually continues to run 4 times weekly, at least for now. During our examination period, monthly loads for this route varied from a low of 37.7% in February 2025 to a high of just 67.9% in August 2025. According to booking data, nearly over half of the passengers connected to another flight in Houston. Despite the detour, Georgetown-Houston-Toronto was the most popular segment. Perhaps that's not surprising, as more Guyanese live in Toronto than those from any other South American country. So, what do you think of these routes? Have you had the opportunity to fly any of them? How empty were the aircraft? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.